Right, the next part of this video, we are going to unpack how to add and subtract with integers using a number line. I want you to think about addition and subtraction as a journey that we go on, and not just adding two parts to get the sum. Let's look at the integer -3. Now, -3 can mean two things. The first thing is that -3 can be a physical point on my number line. So -3 can be the point on the number line that I see. So the point that is identified on this number line is -3. That is the one interpretation of this integer. Another interpretation is to look at -3 as both the direction that I'm facing and how many units or steps I'm taking. So let's first write the two interpretations. The first is a physical point on the number line. The second is that the integer shows me both the direction I'm facing let's say I'm facing, and oh, sorry about that, students. The direction I'm facing and how many units I will move. Okay, so let's look at the second interpretation. -3 shows me both the direction I'm facing and how many units I will move. Right, so the negative sign shows me the direction I'm facing. That means I am facing the negative side of my number line. The 3 means that when I move, I am going to move 3 units, 3 steps. Now, the challenge here, students, is that we don't have an operation and a number in front of -3. So we know we are looking to the negative side. Our body is facing the negative side. We know we are going to move 3 steps, but we don't know if we are going if we are moving forwards or backwards. That is information that this integer alone cannot tell us. Therefore, we need the operation. This is an invisible plus and an invisible 0. Why? Because adding a 0 pair to my integer is not going to change the integer. It's going to help me to figure out the movement, but it's not going to change the amount of steps that I'm actually moving, if that makes sense. All right, now the invisible plus tells me that I am moving forwards. Because I'm looking to the left side, I'm going to move forwards 3 steps. So before I rush into this, so my operation tells me if it is plus, I move forward. If it is a plus sign, if it is subtract or minus, I walk backwards. All right. So in this case, we have a plus, and that means forward. Now, forward is going to be to the left side because I'm looking to the left. My body is turned towards the left side. Now, this first number is the point on my number line where I am standing at now. So remember, I said that we have two interpretations. The first one is the point on the number line where I'm standing at now, where I'm going to start moving from. Then the second, third, and fourth integer shows me the direction I'm facing and how many units I will move. And the operation tells me, am I going forward or backwards? All right, now let's unpack this very slowly. All right, so my first number is 0, which says that 0 is my starting point. All right, then I need to look at the second integer because the second integer is determining which way I'm facing before I move. Now it's negative, so it means I am facing the negative side. I know I'm going to move 3 steps, but I don't know if I'm moving forwards or backwards. Therefore, I look at my operation. My operation is plus, because it is plus, I am going to move forward 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And I land on -3. So I walked 3 units and I landed on -3. And that is also my answer. So the point where I landed on the number line becomes my answer. Right, now let's do an example. Yes, all right. Let's do 6 plus -4. All right. Now, I can start on 6 on my number line. I can use my first integer as the physical point on my line where I am going to start from. Okay. Or I can add an invisible plus and an invisible 0 because it's not going to change my end point. Okay. So if I add my invisible plus and my invisible 0, it means that I am standing at 0. Right, that is our starting point, 0. Now the next integer is going to show me or give me information about which direction am I facing. Now students, if it is a 6, it means that there is an invisible sign to say that 6 is positive. All right, so I am facing the positive side. And I know that I'm going to move 6 steps. But am I moving forwards or backwards? That is the operation before the integer's job to show me if I'm moving forwards or backwards. I'm facing the right side. It says plus in my operation, so I walk forwards 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I land at 6. So I walked forward 6 units and I landed at 6. Right. Now I need to stop. And I'm standing at 6, looking to the positive side. But the next integer is determining which way am I facing, not moving, students, facing? Which way am I looking at? Because the number is negative, I face the negative side. Okay, so the point of the triangle shows you which way you are facing. I know that I'm going to move 4 steps because the number is 4. So I know I need to walk 4 steps, but I don't know if I'm going forwards or backwards. And that is my operations job to tell me I am moving. Because it is plus, I walk forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I land at 2. And where I landed, the point where I landed, the final end point becomes my answer. All right, let's look at another example. -3 plus -4. Now I can add my invisible 0 as a starting point. The first number tells me where I'm starting. I'm starting on 0. The second integer tells me 2 things. 1, which way am I facing? How many steps will I take when I move? Now, the direction I'm facing does not influence if I'm moving forwards or backwards. That is only determined by the operation. So let's break it down. We are standing at 0. The next integer is negative. That means I am facing the negative side. I know that I'm going to move 3 units, 3 steps, but I don't know if it's forwards or backwards. So I look at my operation sign right in front of my integer. It says plus, so I'm going to walk forwards 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And I land on -3. So I walked 3 units and I landed on -3. Right. I am now standing at -3. My next integer tells me which way am I facing. I'm facing the negative side. And I'm going to move 4 units. Right. My operation in front of the integer tells me I'm going forwards 4 units. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. And I land on -7, and that is my end point, my final destination. Now, can you see on the number line, we have actually one continuous journey where we never changed the direction. Can you see that? We kept on moving forwards in the same direction from 0 up until -7. Right, let's unpack the next example. -9 can be the point on my number line, and then I look at the next integer to determine where to go and which direction to face. But I can also add an invisible plus and an invisible 0 as a starting point. Right, so 0 is my starting point. The next integer tells me which way am I looking at, which way is my body turned to. Because the number is negative, I face left. All right. I'm also going to move 9 steps, 9 units. Right, but I don't know if I'm going forwards or backwards. That is determined by my operation, which is a plus. Because it is plus, I'm going to walk forwards 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I land on -9. The movement is not done yet. We still have the rest of the expression that we have to plot on the number line. So now I stop at -9 and I reset everything. Okay, so the direction and everything resets, and I look at the next integer to show me which way am I facing, which way am I turning my body towards, how many steps I'm taking. In this case, we have 4, and we know that if we have a number on its own, that it is positive. So +4 tells me that the number is positive, so I face the positive side, right? I know I'm going to move 4 steps, okay? But my operation is going to determine if I'm moving forwards or backwards. Because it is plus, I'm going to walk forwards 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I land at -5. And that is my final end point. Now, can you see we changed direction? We moved from 0 to -9. We stopped, we turned around, and we walked back. Not backwards, but back in the direction that we came from. We walked back almost halfway, and then we stopped. Right, I want you to pause the video and do this example on your own, and then play the video to mark your answer. Right, now -4 can be a starting point on my number line, or I can add an invisible plus and 0 to help me get started. Right, so 0 is my starting point on the number line. I am looking at my second integer, the next integer after 0, to show me which direction I'm facing. Because it is a negative number, I'm facing the negative side. I know I'm going to move 4 units, but my operation tells me I'm moving 4 units forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I land on -4. So I walked 4 units, and I'm now on -4. Now I stop. Everything resets. The next integer, the next term, tells me the direction I'm facing. It's negative, so I'm also facing the negative side. Sorry, we can use another color just to show it clearly. All right, so I'm still standing on -4. I'm not changing the direction I'm facing. I'm still facing the negative side. My operation is plus. Because it is plus, I walk forwards 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I walked 5 units, and I land on -9, which is my final point. We also didn't change direction. Can you see the journey from 0 to -9? We started at 0, stopped at -4, maybe took a sip of water because we're tired of the walking, and then we continued walking in the same direction and stopped on -9. So what do we do if we have -2 subtract -3 or minus -3? Now, I'm going to add my invisible 0 and my invisible plus to help me get started. All right, 0 is now my starting point, and my next term or next integer tells me the direction I'm facing. I'm facing the negative side. I'm also going to move 2 units. My operation tells me I'm moving forwards 2 units. 1, 2. And I land, so I move 2 units and I land on -2. Right. Now I stop. Everything resets. The direction my body is facing, everything resets. And the next integer tells me, how am I now turning my body? Am I turning it towards the positive side or towards the negative side? Because the number is negative, I face left. Right. My operation is minus. It says minus. So I need to walk backwards. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. I walked 3 steps backwards and I land on 1. Positive 1. Right, now students, how would I mark something like this in a test? Now, depending on the complexity of the calculation that you need to do, I am marking your starting point. So where you start, I'm marking the directions. So are you moving in the correct directions? So it's important to show me the direction each time. And then I'm also looking at the end point, the final point. And then you also get a mark for both directions. All right, so something like this would count 4 marks if I ask you to show me this using a number line.